fluffy clouds in the sky, but we're all set for another gorgeous day here at Doral, and some excellent golf as well. The matchups, if you recall from the top of the show.
So important to get off to a good start in these matches.
That was a good
Looking
look
for some
stroke.
right to left, breaking away from the water. Yeah, that's the start he was looking for.
Time for Don't Blink. You saw Bryson DeChambeau hold his putt for birdie. Louis Oosthuizen goes one down.
Paul Casey.
Yeah, that was for birdie to win the hole at 16 and go one up early.
That green just drags it away.
Paul Casey to win the 17th hole. A narrow miss. Already one up in his match against Brandon Grace.
Brandon Grace, his second shot at the tough 18th. Playing against Paul Casey. What a shot.
Bryson DeChambeau has started well for the Crushers. His team captain, he picked Stinger. Louis Oosthuizen had two putts against Bryson DeChambeau to win the hole on 18. He would make the second of those, and he is now one down for Team Stinger. Well, it's been a topsy-turvy tussle so far between Paul Casey and Brandon Grace. Grace was two down after two, and this to go one up. Oh. Bryson to win the hole at 2 against Louis Oosthuizen. 2 up now, Bryson.
Henny Duplessis. So Lahiri hit it right over the flagstick. Duplessis answers him.
Bryson DeChambeau for the Crushers. Remember, he selected Team Stinger, who are the 4th seeds. This to go 3 up on the 3rd, and he manages to.
Brandon Grace to avoid a 2-hole deficit with Paul Casey here. I beg your pardon, this is to stay 1 up. Oh, it always looked just a touch pushed.
It's all right, Brandon. You already got a title this year.
Oosthuizen at 10 now, Troy.
Yeah, you can see that his left elbow is now taped up. He was saying that it felt like he was stuck. So I think we're going to see a lot more out of Oosthuizen to try and catch up in this little match.
Nice shot. Not using my club. Nice shot.
Definitely performing better.
Louis Oosthuizen is making a surge against Bryson DeChambeau, and he is only 1 down. DeChambeau now. The Crushers, Paul Casey against Brandon Grace. This to win the 12th hole for Paul Casey, and he makes it, and he's 1 up against Brandon Grace. DeChambeau is 1 up against Louis Oosthuizen. Bryson DeChambeau, tee at 13, all square with 2 to play against Louis Oosthuizen.
Great shot.
Louis on the green, but quite a distance away. Oh. Advantage Bryson. Bryson DeChambeau to win the hole, the 13th for the Crushers, and he does it. He is 1 up against Louis Oosthuizen with 1 to play.
This is a big one right here to keep it all square. Paul Casey for par. Brandon Grace will go to their last hole, 1 up.
Louis Oosthuizen to extend the match. Oh my goodness, he has done on their final hole. Paul Casey to extend the match against Brandon Grace, and he does so. They'll go to extra holes.
The foursome match on its final hole, 1 up for Stinger.
Lahiri, that was to extend the match, so Stinger have won the foursomes. They are 1-0 up against Crushers. Bryce and DeChambeau on the first extra hole. Makes it! Wow! That puts the pressure on Louis Oosthuizen. Might have been thinking that this was to win the match, but no. To tie it.
Oh, right in the middle.
Is this any good?
Paul Casey. It's turning.
Oh, he got
it's in. Paul Casey beats Brandon Grace in a playoff. And it's Crushers 1, Stinger 1, and it goes down to the captains. To send the Crushers into the final. Didn't like it, but it turned, but not soon enough.
Could hardly have hit a better putt. Miles up there. Miles up there.
Oh, there is a picture, a video of that shot in the dictionary next to clutch. Good shot. Good shot indeed. They're not thinking about it right now. Probably the furthest thing from their mind, but you lose, your team loses today, you split $3 million, $750 per man.
How is the wind not? How did the wind not push that at all?
Finish it, Bird!
He got it there. It was a good effort. Great putt. Get low.
Oh, we got a good coming here, I think. No?
I don't want us to lose over a missed putt. You want to go good? Okay, let's go.
Let's go to the first.
And why not?
Did you hear what he said there, though? I don't want us to lose over a missed putt like this.
The season-ending team championship in Miami. The captain is Louis Oosthuizen.
And he's off for the tee quickly on that one. That's a nice one. Is dangerous. And it's wet.
Yeah.
That's wet. It's way left wet.
He got it out.
Little one away.
Back up, back up.
Well,
He's playing it smart. Earlier he played 3-wood, so he definitely knows it's just a steady par hole here.
that's exactly what he's done.
Play, please.
Did I clip something? He got it there, but it's in an awkward spot. That'll do nicely. That may be a concession.
I might see one putt.
No.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, it took 23 holes of nail-biting golf to separate them, but Louis Oosthuizen has defeated Bryson DeChambeau in the deciding singles match. Stinger are through. The Crushers' season ends.
I was struggling early on, was struggling to follow through on a driver, and I got a bit of help with one of the physios, and it was fine on the iron shots, but just struggled with the driver really, and at the end I think the adrenaline took over the last few holes. But yeah, it was a great match. I mean, I don't know how many birdies we made. It was just a great match, and yeah, very relieved now. I could see there the stage. I thought the boys had it covered, and then I saw Brandon lost. I'm like, oh boy, I got to do something here. So yeah, very chuffed.